If you are here, it's not by accident. You are here because you feel it. A subtle but persistent hum beneath the surface of your daily life. A restlessness in your soul that logic cannot soothe. You may call it frustration, anxiety, or a sense of being stuck. You might look at your life, the one you built so carefully, and wonder why it suddenly feels like a suit of clothes that no longer fits. You are not failing. You are not breaking down. What you are experiencing are the final, seismic tremors before a complete system upgrade. Your entire life, up to this moment, has been running on an outdated operating system. This system is a complex code written by your past experiences, your family's beliefs, societal conditioning, and every scar you've ever collected. It has served its purpose. It got you here. But it cannot take you where you are going next. The glitches you're feeling, the moments of deep dissatisfaction, the longing for something more, the feeling that you are on the verge of a monumental change, are not errors in your personal code. They are notifications from the universe, from your higher self, that the old system has reached its limit. It is preparing for a total reboot, a quantum leap into a new paradigm of being. This transformation is not an external event that is happening to you. It is an internal shift that is emerging through you. For months, perhaps even years, you have been receiving the data packets for this upgrade. They have arrived as sudden intuitions, vivid dreams, moments of profound clarity that seem to come from nowhere, and a deep, unshakable knowing that you were meant for something more. This is an energetic recalibration of your consciousness. Think of yourself as a finely tuned instrument. Over time, through life's experiences, some of your strings have become dissonant. This impending shift is a grand retuning. The universe is not imposing this on you. Your soul has been preparing for this moment across lifetimes. The discomfort you feel is the tension of the old energetic signature dissolving to make way for a higher, more coherent frequency. This is not a passive process. It is a co-creation. Every time you chose to listen to that quiet inner voice, every time you followed a moment of inspiration, you were downloading a piece of the new software. You were preparing your own system for this exact moment of activation. And a critical convergence point is approaching, a moment where the veil thins and the potential for a quantum leap becomes astonishingly real. We must speak of October 24th. This date is not arbitrary. It is a symbolic convergence point, a cosmic gateway. In the language of quantum physics, think of it as a moment of profound resonance. It represents a specific vibrational alignment in the collective consciousness and the Earth's own energetic field, creating a powerful slipstream for personal evolution. This is a portal, a threshold where your internal preparation finally aligns with external cosmic tides. All the inner work you've done, all the quiet moments of introspection and difficult periods of growth have been tuning your personal frequency. On October 24th, that frequency will have an opportunity to lock into a new higher harmonic. This alignment dramatically lowers the energy required to make a significant leap forward. It's like a surfer who has been paddling and positioning themselves perfectly, waiting for the right wave. This date is that wave. It's a moment where the fabric of reality becomes more pliable, more responsive to your focused intention. This is not about something magical happening outside of you. It is about a precise window of opportunity where the internal reality you have been cultivating can manifest in your external world with unprecedented speed and clarity. It is the universe meeting you halfway, acknowledging the work you have already done, and offering a powerful energetic boost to propel you across the threshold into your new reality. The key to navigating this powerful shift is not transcendence, but integration. The old spiritual paradigm often spoke of transcending the ego, rising above the wounded parts of ourselves. But the new energy requires something far more profound: radical integration. This means calling all the fragmented pieces of yourself home. The wounded child who felt abandoned, the angry teenager who felt misunderstood, the confused adult who made mistakes. They are not parts to be discarded. They are aspects of your energy holding vital information. They are the keepers of your strength. Your wisdom was not forged in moments of ease. It was hammered into existence in the fires of your greatest challenges. This process is about creating inner coherence. In quantum mechanics, coherence is when waves move in a synchronized, orderly way, creating immense power. When your inner world is fragmented, your energy is scattered and incoherent. By loving and accepting every part of yourself, you bring these disparate energies into harmony. This inner harmony is the source of all manifestation. When you are a coherent, energetic field, you become a powerful magnet, drawing to you experiences, people, and opportunities that match your unified frequency. The universe does not respond to what you want. It responds to who you are being. And who you are is the sum total of all your integrated parts, shining as one coherent light. Every challenge, every heartbreak, every loss you have ever endured was not a punishment. It was energetic preparation. It was your soul's advanced training program. Each time you thought you were breaking, you were actually expanding. Your nervous system was being stretched, calibrated to hold a higher voltage of energy. Think of it from the perspective of neuroscience. Your subconscious mind, which governs 95% of your life, is programmed for survival. Its primary directive is to keep you in the familiar, because the familiar is perceived as safe. Every time you faced the dissolution of a relationship, a career, or an identity, and you survived, you were sending a powerful new message to your subconscious. You were demonstrating to your own nervous system that change, even catastrophic change, is not fatal. You were proving that the death of an old self is not the end, but a necessary prerequisite for rebirth. Epigenetics shows us that our experiences can literally signal our genes to express themselves differently. Your past struggles have turned on genes for resilience, for wisdom, for compassion. You have been building the biological and energetic container necessary to embody the next version of yourself. Your past was not a series of mistakes. It was the rigorous conditioning required to make you strong enough for the future you are now stepping into. You must learn to trust your intuition above all else. Your conscious analytical mind is a powerful tool, but it is operating on the old software. It can only process data from the past. Your intuition, however, is your body's quantum data processing system. It is connected to the unified field of information, and it can perceive probabilities and potentials that your logical mind cannot comprehend. It is the voice of your future self, whispering guidance back to you through the corridors of time. This brings us to one of the most profound principles in all of science: the quantum observer effect. The famous double-slit experiment proved that particles exist in a state of infinite potential, a wave of possibilities, until they are observed. The act of observation, of focused awareness, is what collapses the wave of potential into a single, concrete reality. You are the observer of your life. Where you place your focus, your energy flows, and reality solidifies. The monumental shift required of you now is to stop observing your life from the perspective of your past self. You must begin to observe your present reality through the eyes of the future self you are becoming. Feel what they would feel. Think the thoughts they would think. Make the choices they would make. This is not pretending. This is an act of creation. By embodying the frequency of your desired future, you pull that reality out of the quantum field and into your present experience. Your focused, feeling-based awareness is the most powerful creative force in the universe. So, how do you integrate this into your daily life? You start by honoring the small nudges. When you feel a sudden impulse to call an old friend, to drive a different way home, to read a certain book, do it. These are not random thoughts. These are data points from your intuitive quantum computer, guiding you along the most efficient path to your new reality. Create moments of stillness each day to simply feel. Place your hand on your heart, take a deep breath, and ask your body, what do you know? Learn to distinguish the voice of fear, which is loud, frantic, and rooted in past pain, from the voice of intuition, which is quiet, calm, and feels like a simple, clear knowing. This is a practice of building self-trust. For so long, You have been taught to outsource your authority to external sources. Now is the time to reclaim it. Your body is the most sophisticated piece of technology on this planet, and it is constantly communicating with you. Your job is to listen. I want you to take a moment right now, after this video, to sit in silence for just 5 minutes. Ask your inner wisdom one question. What is the single most important thing for me to know right now? And then just listen. Don't judge the answer. Write it down. This is your first step in consciously collaborating with the universe and steering your own evolution. Share in the comments one piece of intuitive guidance you've received recently. By sharing, we amplify this energy and create a collective field of trust and knowing. As you begin to stabilize this new frequency, you must be prepared for the resistance. The ego, your old identity, will not go quietly. It will scream at you with doubts and fears. It will show you all the evidence from your past as to why you can't change. This is a critical test. Your old self is like a ghost in the machine, running outdated programs of limitation. When this happens, do not fight it. Acknowledge the fear. Thank your old self for trying to protect you. And then, consciously and deliberately, choose the frequency of your future self anyway. This is the essence of personal power. You have to want your future more than you are attached to your past. Remember the evidence of your own survival. You have faced endings before. Your heart has been broken, and it healed. You have lost, and you have recovered. Your nervous system knows, on a cellular level, that you can survive the dissolution of an identity. You are not your past story. You are the awareness observing the story. From this place of the observer, you can choose which story you want to energize. Every time you choose faith over fear, intuition over old logic, you are strengthening the neural pathways of your new self. You are stabilizing the new state, making it your default way of being. This is the great work. It is done in the small moments, in the consistent, conscious choices you make every single day. We are at a profound turning point. The feeling of inner restlessness is the cry of a new self waiting to be born. Your past struggles were not a detour. They were the path itself, forging you into the person capable of holding the light of this new reality. October 24th stands as a powerful gateway, a cosmic tide offering to carry you forward with grace and speed. But the gate does not open on its own. You are the one with the key. The key is your conscious choice. You do not need a perfect map or all the answers. You only need to be willing to take the next step with partial clarity. Trust the intuitive nudge. Let go of the need to know how it will all unfold. Your job is not to engineer the outcome, but to align your energy. Make choices from a place of personal power, not from a place of fear or obligation. Choose what feels expansive, what feels true, even if it makes no logical sense. This opportunity for a quantum leap is real, and it is available to you now. The universe is extending its hand. The choice to step through this gateway, to let your old identity fall away, and to be reborn into the truth of who you came here to be, is yours alone. The time is now. Choose.